So good morning, and we are recording this live on this particular Monday, which is on 17th of June. And we are marking a new dimension of this entire ritual that we are doing it from, I don't know how many years. It's been more than 5-6 years that we have been doing this ritual called as Dhamma Mastery. So just for reminding people why we do all these things. Look around yourself, might be within a vicinity of around 1 kilometer or probably 5 kilometers. You will find very few people have woken up now. Yes or no? That is rule number one. Number two, many people have still thinking about what they should do. They are doing all these points and they are still trying to find out what should be my to-do list? How do I do all these points? Third thing, some people are still waking up, but they are still in a different kind of a mood of doing other things which is not connected to business. And here is where I am probably putting a pattern interrupt here. The pattern interrupt is how much ready you are exactly at 7 o'clock. Your readiness proves many things. I mean, are you really ready to thrive this entire next 5 to 10 hours, which is there? Because look, when you wake up, that time your body is at inertia. That means it is a very, very stable state. You are now silent. Your heartbeat is normal. You're breathing in a normal thing. Yes, right? Then when you wake up, you do your morning ablutions and your hygiene and stuff. Slowly and slowly you get into that activation. Some people, they do meditation, breathing exercises, yoga, and many other things. Okay, to come up. But now you have to understand that is all for you, right? That is all for you. That is your body, your mind, your environment. You need to do all these things, right? Early morning. So the morning time is for you. And you get more time for yourself. Why? Because there is no one to disturb you in the morning. That's good. So that's the time it should be done for your body, your mind, your ideations, process, creations, creativity. It is highest at that point of time. We call this time as Brahma Muhurtam. So it starts at somewhere around 3, somewhere 3-ish, and it goes up to almost like 90 minutes to 100 minutes or probably more than that. But for me, it's a different kind of a game here. For you to live in this world, the only way you have to live is through giving your energy in the benefit of somebody else. There is no other way you can survive. Yes or no? That means you need to be of some functionality, some usability to somebody's problems and pains. If you are not solving, you will not be able to earn anything. When you don't earn anything, how are you going to do your meditation with a cranky bank balance and a cranky, probably a system and a process? Impossible, right? You will not be able to sleep your whole night also. Am I making sense? Let's say if you don't have money, then there is a many other things. You have your person. Oh, forget about all yoga. Then I'm sorry. Okay, I'm telling you, you will not be able to concentrate because you have got 10,000 other things that can be taken care of by money. Hello. So money time is when people wake up. You should be ready to serve. You should be the first one to serve. You should be the first one at their door. Yes or no? Are you getting this? The first worshipper is always the first guy. But are you ready? Look at, compare yourself with other people. That's why you need something within this 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock because other people have 9 to 5 job. Did you get my point? The other people have 9 to 5 job. Right now, it is no longer 9 to 5, it is 9 to 10. They bring work in their home. That's why you have the laptop. Put the work on your lap also. Right? So these are the people and many other such kind of people. They need something. So how to be successful, to be success worthy, how to be success worthy? First, you need to be worthy at yourself. And for that, there is something called as preparedness. So there must be something where you are preparing something very different from what other people can do. Number one, whenever a person is stuck, he's stuck into anything. He's stuck in his life, his career, his relationships, his business, his profession. He's stuck because of only one thing: ignorance. How many of you guys agree? It's just ignorance. You do not know what you don't know. Incognitive ignorance. Might be you do not know the tool, might be you do not know the process, might be you do not know the person, might be you do not know your way of delivering things. Yes or no? Somewhere it is ignorance. And ignorance is all about a laziness because we did not work in our curiosity. We never thought of that way. And when you get into all these points, the next point is this ignorance gives you different dimensions because you will learn only this much, you will do only this much. So how do you do this? You need to get something what probably Einstein, Newton, and many other such kind of great people have got. Ramanujan, they have all got this. What they did, have they gone to an alien and spoken? Maybe, I do not know. But what technically they have done is they have opened their mind to receive certain data and compile certain things and process in a particular way. So here are the four things that these all people have done. Okay, only four things. The first thing is you started looking differently. It is a pattern interrupt. Okay, and this is the same thing even my clients also have done along with me. This is what I did. Now look, if I show you a barren land, Khali Maidan, you will say, ah, this is just a barren land. But when you show it to a builder, the builder can see that land in a different dimension. Yes or no? He can see big buildings, this, that, and all those things. Yes? Right? That's why they are visionaries. Okay. Now you'll be thinking, sir, this is a manifestation. Before manifestation is a visualization. Before visualization, there is an intent. Are you getting this? There has to be an intention. Now, when you put all this intention to your life for a period of around 5 minutes, how? By opening up that zone by which you can learn all these things. But the other, does it need me to have a breathing exercise and yoga and all these things? Maybe that can facilitate you to open up certain things, your body and all the other things. But the thing is, I can show you something in the next 5 minutes that you will be amazed to see how it works. So changing perspective is the number one thing. Perceptions. When the inputs are filtered, the output will be also according to your wish. Yes or no? When the inputs are filtered, the outputs are also going to be according to your wish. You eat goddamn thing, you're gonna get your outside that goddamn thing also, right? So here is the second thing. Changing perspective. The second thing is the second point is your purpose. Why you are thinking what you are thinking. If people can handle this part, I think 90% to 100% of the people will be in a different zone. Yes or no? Why you are thinking what you are thinking. Buddha said, what you think you will become. Yes or no? Yes or no? Buddha said this. Okay. I have read it. I was not there with him, but I have read it. And this is what he said. Whatever the man thinks, and it is also written in many other spiritual textbooks, and it is all about what you think and what you become. I have a problem with this because you cannot think with a blank mind. You cannot think without any kind of a tool or any kind of a past. Your thinking is dependent purely on your past and exposures and the things that you have practiced in your life. I'm talking at general level. I'm not talking about those kind of level where spiritually enlightened beings. No. Am I making sense? You cannot even think here. Look, buddy, I'm openly telling you. If I have told you that there is a magazine only for principles, okay, can you think? No. But when I show you that there is a magazine only for the school principals, now your brain starts to think. Did you get my point? So if you have never seen, never felt, never heard, and never, what should I say, tasted, you will never get a particular kind of a thinking process. Yes? This is point number two. Your thinking, I think, it is not what you think you become, but what you select your choice of inputs of data, what you hear, what you watch, what you read, what you feel, what you taste. If you can control this or you can filter this, you cannot control this, by the way. Hello. You cannot control this. This is all God given, right? Now you are traveling somewhere, you have nothing to eat, you have got to eat only a new kind of a dish. You have no other choice other than eating that dish. Yes or no? You cannot control this. But what you can control is your selection of process. That is called as purpose. Controlling your purpose. This second number point. Many people, they can't do this. Point number three. Point number three is now when the purpose and the idea meets together, only then you can create something which is materialistic. Yeah. Jo dikhta ho. What is materialistic? Things in purpose, things in function. I repeat, things of purpose which are in function, which are in usability. What is the meaning of function and usability? Things that can solve somebody's pain and problem, things that can speed up somebody's desire and gain. Yes? Correct? Desire and gain. जो भी उसको चाहिए वो मिलने के लिए तभी वो एक पर्टिकुलर चीज को ढूंढेगा. So these are called as accelerators of people's purpose. Okay, these are just accelerators. That's why you need some materialistic things. Okay, so now all of you guys have this beautiful device by which you are able to hear me, see me, and all these things. This is somebody's creation. This is somebody's understood, right? One person, he was hungry and he did not have anything to eat. He had some problem in his kitchen, and then he thought, why not we have a software? If I can press that button and I get the food. Are you guys getting this? So now that software is a materialistic thing, right? So did you understand? So when you start thinking in a different dimension with a different purpose to connection, and then you create something which is crazy. Only then you can use what you have felt, what you have seen, what you have overcome the problem. That is the only thing that becomes your expertise, and you try to sell that expertise. Why? Because this is what other people also need. Other people are also suffering from like the same kind of problems. And here is the thing: most of the products that you see in the market, okay, which are innovative products, almost all the products have gone through the same process. Someone identified a pain and a problem in the market, yes or no, or a desire or aspiration in the market. Market means the entire world. And then what he did, he added more purpose to it. Okay, what will happen if I do this? What will happen if I create this? He went through, most of the times, he went through a different kind of process. And once he has done it, then he made a systematic process to it. He created a business out of it. And that business is thriving all through. Yeah. The same thing happened with many of the businesses, whether it is a medicinal thing, pharmaceutical, automotive, engineering, education, you name it. In all the places, there is somebody who has identified a pain and problem in the market, or dream and destination, destiny, or probably a aspiration in the market. Then they added purposes. What is your purpose? What is their purpose? What is the entire world's purpose? And then third thing that what they did is they created something which is materialistic, by which it has a shape, size, name, color, texture, something, because you need to feel that. And then you have a way to give it to reach out to people. Now, this is something that is more required. These are done on 4 days here. Probably this is the only place where you can learn all those things. So how it is done? It is done in a very, very micro dose. You might not get an instant micro gratification, but you will get an instant micro way or perception by which you can do this. Point number one, I would like to tell you, when you come on Monday, everything is scientific. And goddamn, this is not designed by me. This is happening from, I don't know how many years. I have no idea who has created this. I'm just following this blindly because this gives a certain kind of results always. So Monday when you come, well, I'm giving you all these pointers because many people don't know the significance of the time called 7 a.m. Because 7 a.m. is neither early morning nor the business zone. This is the time when you, what should I say? The word is you compile yourself in a different dimension of energy, thought process, confidence. These are all the things which is required for you to serve these people at 9 o'clock to right 9 o'clock. Yes or no? You need. You can't stop from this. Unfortunately, there is no exercise properly done for this. What is the exercise for business? Hello? Where is the exercise for business? Now here, you do 3 things. Number one, you do an anti-procrastination thing. What is that? We give you a questionnaire. You fill this questionnaire with 4 questions. Okay. So if people are new here, I would like to give you this questionnaire. Just 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Okay. 1 second. I think. Okay. Can anyone send me the account? Anti-procrastination fill? Right. Okay. So, anyways, I'm not able to open this out. But people who are watching this video, just to tell you, if you are willing to come here and join in, there is something I can give it to you. Why this is important. So here is something that I have a gift for you. What you need to do is, if you're watching this on YouTube, just type in gift and I'm going to give it to you absolutely free of cost. So just download it. It will be there in your email. So here is a gift. I'll give you a 1-page prescription for anti-procrastination. This has got 14 different pointers. Each of the pointers has been very, very significantly been designed after reading and connecting and compiling and practicing and all these things. So I can give you this poster, entire thing. Just take a printout, stick it anywhere. You can put it in your toilet, to your dressing table, to your office table. Just keep it out. And I want you to read it only one day. This is not an affirmation. This is not a mantra. This is not any kind of, what should I say, things which is connected to your psychedelic stuff, but this gives you a real time stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for showing this. Yeah, so what is anti-procrastination pill? Anti-procrastination pill is something which gives you the top priority that you need to do today, whatever it happens. If the world becomes ulta also, you need to do this. So it has got 4 questions. The first question is, what is the topmost thing that you need to do? For me, let's say today I have to do a topmost thing as let's say I've got some banking work that I have to do. Okay, why? Because if it is not working, there will be a lot of things in process which will not work. Okay, because some transaction things has been blocked. Okay, so second thing is every work will have a duration and a time. Yes or no? Every work will have a duration and a time. Okay, so I need to do this by what time? So I will be what time I'm going to do this. Okay, what is the time of the task? Okay, so I have to add a time here. So I'll be putting my hours. Might be 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever it is, depending upon how do you define this. Next, how long do you think the time is going to take? 1 hour, 2 hours. So this is also you put it here. What time you are starting? So this is the starting time. When are you going to start? And when are you going to? How long do you think it's going to take? The fourth question is, what are the kind of 4 to 5 sub or micro points or micro things that you have to do to complete that task? That's it. Just 4 things that you have to do to finish that task, or 5 things that you have to do to finish that task. This is the thing that will force you to see the things in detail, right? It will make you to see the things in detail. For example, you want to book, you want to go to a place. So for the first thing, what are the things that you need to pack your bags? So it'll go into more details. Okay, what are the things you need to carry? Okay, so let's say we're going for an interview. Okay, so what are the documents you need? Okay, how are you going to design the documents or prioritize the documents? How long you are going to stay? Depending upon that, only you will pack your bags. Okay, how much money do you require? So all these things are micro levels. So once you have done this in paper, remember one thing: writing is the doing of thinking, right? Writing is the doing of thinking. So once you have done this every day, it will take around 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes is going to give you that concrete thing, like what you want to do. Focus is all about subtracting. 99% subtraction, 1% addition. And this is very painful. That's why this has been designed in a particular fashion. You don't have to go through this 5 principles, 6S principles, 5 AM club systems, and not required. Just do only one thing, because you will see your mind will automatically go into multiple things. So this is the first thing that you need to do. But there is a preparation for this. Some people put a time. Now here are 2 things which I have not told earlier. I have not told in this last probably 3,000 to 3,500 sessions of Dhammastery. Why this particular session is so important? Because from today onwards, we are going to start a new way of doing things. Probably this is a place where we are also going to do a ticketed system also from this next coming week onwards. When you're putting a ticket to this, this is not going to be open for everyone. There will be a charge for this because there are a lot of things that we are going to do, a lot of sharing. So I should give you one PDF, okay? Like that will give you a system, process, framework. This is the highest level of productivity that you can think of. Compiling more than 73 different kind of productivity techniques that has been identified so far. It might be more than that, yeah, but we have identified 73 techniques. We are going to tell you only the things that will work for you right now. So after you have done anti-procrastination pill, you have actually set it up. Now here are the 2 kind of mindsets that I'm going to give it to you. Number one is called as a manager mindset. Manager mindset is you have to execute certain things. You have to have a start point and you have to have a finish point. You need to understand that the task has to be done within that same limited time. Manager is somebody whose job is to finish certain things in certain ways due to availability of resources, funds, and probably softwares or many other things, right? So he has to have a finished list also. So we both, we have got 2 hats. One is the manager hat, and the second one is called as the maker hat, M-A-K-E-R. Maker is a person who can think, who can strategize, who can design certain things. Here, the start point is there, but end point is open. Did you get my point? All the topmost level of people who are thinkers, I'm not talking about philosophers, I'm talking about people who are business experts. You know, they don't get into the nitty-gritties of this work. They give you a strategy, and the entire team needs to work on that strategy. Strategy needs you to have a different dimension of thinking. They are visionaries, and that takes different kind of elements to connect. Yeah. Now imagine there is a boy, by mistake he has swallowed a small metal ball. Okay, it's a bearing ball. Now you understand it is not going to be coming out easily. So you need to do a surgery, and that surgery is going to be so painful. Yes or no? I'm giving an example. There is somebody who thought, why can't I allow him to eat something which is a jelly and has a good taste, and he eats the entire jelly. The jelly is a micro nano robot that can go inside, engulf the ball, and come out from a different direction. How cool is that? Someone thought of that, and today it is existing. How cool is that? Did you see? You can't even, so for that, you need a different kind of a vision. Have you ever thought of that? This is not possible by a normal 9 to 5 goal because he doesn't have time. I'm sorry. Mostly. There might be some people. So for these people, they have an idea. This idea has to be given in a different dimensions. Similarly, there are two ways to work, even in your business. Either you become a maker or you become a manager. So when I was running my agency, I have a IT agency or an agency. I would like to give you today's dimension here. So this is how you do the anti-procrastination. The second thing is called as idea mastery. Okay. So out of 9 dimensions of dumb mastery is not one single entity, or it is not a course. It is a everyday practice. It is like you have to come here, even though if it is boring, you need to come here. There is no other way. Why I'm giving you, because many people doesn't know the significance of dumb mastery. Probably you can find it more on the write-ups. Might be write it down and we can send it to something. Just type in dumb mastery in the chat. Might be we can send you a link where you can read about this. All right. So here is the second thing. In the idea mastery concept, what you do is on Monday, we give you a new way of thinking. How? By giving you a new problem, new challenge. Okay. On Tuesday, we give you a structure by which you put a purpose to that. Okay. You put a purpose to that. On Wednesday, we give you a dimension where you can put it on a materialistic concept. And on Thursday, you learn about how to monetize this entire thing. Just imagine there are more than 50 weeks are there in a year. What if every week you have got new ideas that you can actually implement, work out, and monetize? Everything. It can connect with you. But when you work together in a group, then it is not about just your intelligence. It is an intelligence of abundance. Now you have got many people's ideas are coming together. Those things, that ideas that you might have missed it out, but someone has put. Learning from them, that is called knowledge. When you learn from somebody, it is called knowledge. Yes, that knowledge has been shared. So today, I would like to give you a topic. Okay, but there is a small story about this topic. Okay. So here is what I would like to share with you. Okay. Many years back, there is a person who came from Kerala, and he said, "Hey, I have a budget of some, 30 to 40 lakhs. I want to create a software that I failed multiple times. I failed it in Dubai, I failed it in US, I failed it in anywhere. I tried, and I lost a lot of money. And this is the last money that I have. After this, I don't have anything." Okay. And this person has been into construction business for many, many years. And when he came and joined to me, okay, he said, "Okay, Amit, what you can do?" This meeting happened in NSR cell in IIM in Bangalore. And at that point of time, I was more of a student. Yeah, I was more of a student. I was doing EGMP program at that point of time. When I met this guy, I did not understand what I should do. But the second meeting, when I came out with a concept, he was like, gone. So today, I'm very happy to show you some of the things that I have done. This concept was called as Mama Home. I don't know if you have seen this. Okay. This is not for India. This has been designed for outside. And there are many things which is related to constructions like cement, steel, sand, chemical, concrete, bricks, plumbing, electricals, lighting, fans, flooring, adhesives, waterproofing, so many different kind of things. This is a real actual business I'm talking about. Now here is the thing. Now, how do you create something which is not existing? You cannot. You need a blueprint. So that's what on Wednesday we do a blueprint. What we did is we identified a problem in this market, and we identified how you can make profit out of this. So here is what we did. First, we identified that many people who buy a land, they have a problem of finding the right contractor. Yes or no? Right? When you find the right contractor, the second thing is you have to find the right tools. So at different stages of building or something, there are different kind of people involved and different kind of expertise involved. When you are buying a land, the first guy whom you need might be a guy who can do a water boring, because you need a water source in your property. Number two, you need someone to do the foundation. For that, you need a JCB machines and all those things. Are you guys getting this? But look, after might be around 7 to 8 months, you need different kind of things. That time you might need the door panel and the fittings and electricals and flooring and tiling and all those things. Might be after another 1 month, you might need some painting, getting all those things. Yes or no? So at different stage, difference. So if I can tell you that there is a sequence of a process which is almost similar in any kind of construction. Do you agree, sir? How many of you guys are able to see the pattern? Are you guys able to see the pattern? So if I know that X job needs certain time, and then comes Y, if I know the sequence, don't you think I can predict the business? Hello, I can predict the business. If I know this is the plan, I know after exactly 6 months, this person needs X kg of paint. Hello, can I do that? Okay. Now imagine if I just use this, don't you think the person who has a prediction power is the most powerful element in this planet? Hello, a person who can predict things and predict a business, predict an exact, precise business. There is one guy. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, I would like to just tell you his name. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I just opened the link. Yeah. How many of you guys know this guy? Okay, this guy is a visionary. Anyone knows this guy? Hello. Okay. If you are right now able to watch this, if you can write down his name, that will be great. Okay. His name is Sheshai Sai. Okay. Shesha Sai. His name is Shesha Sai. Anyone knows what is it famous for? Anyone knows this? He's famous because he's the chairman and founder of Asian Paints. Okay. Asian Paints. Why I'm sharing you this story? Because Asian Paints are the only company in the world, in the painting industry, they have invested on computer almost 2 decades back. When other people were just normal painting companies and all those things and blah, blah, this guy put all his money on supercomputer. Why? Why? Because Asian Paint is the only company that can predict which location, which store needs what kind of paint of what quantity at any given point of time. That's why they have their trucks. They go at every interval of 4 hours to 6 hours. They exactly drop the exact quantity what is required for that particular store at that particular time. How cool is that? Can you match with them ever? This is called foresightedness. So today we are going to tell you that so many people like Mr. Sesashay, he has invested on supercomputer. Like that, this mama home person, he has invested on heavily on a software, because this software does all these prediction systems. It helps you to buy. Now just imagine if I know who is developing what, and if I can connect with a demand and a supply, that is the biggest business ever possible. Yes or no? And this is something that I have done. Whatever the example I'm giving you, these are my example. I am the responsible person. If anything you find it's not connecting, you can talk to me. That's what. So you're talking to a person who has been there and done it and dusted it. Now it took almost like 1 year for us to design the software. Many problems happened. Sometimes the developer went for a toss. Sometimes things didn't work. Sometimes some alignment happened. Sometimes I got pissed off. Sometimes he got angry. So all these things happened, and something happened. We created a first form. It worked. Okay, I'm not here to sell the software, but what I'm trying to find out is if today, in the next probably 5 minutes, if I give you on your screen. I want you to write down the first 5 to 10 problems that you want a software for. Okay. If I give you the first thing is called purpose. So on Monday, this is what is my topic. What is that thing in your life for which you need a software? Okay. That is not existing. That is not existing. In your life, what do you need a software for? That is not existing. Just type in. Okay. It will be very difficult. Yes or no? Might be after 4 points, it will be very, very difficult. Okay. What is the software you need? I need a software, which should have something, okay, that should do everything before even I could think of, right? Managing my time, waking me up, doing my things. But unfortunately, that software exists. Yeah. Anything that you can think, you can create. But for thinking, you need a filtered inputs. So I want you to write down anything in your life that you feel a software can solve. Don't worry about the price. Don't worry about the technicality. Don't worry about the things. Just tell me in what area you need a software for. Okay, anything. Just type in. Okay, in what area? Do you need an area to manage your, finance and astrology? Maybe. Why not? Maybe a software who can probably connect with you in all the festival to all your relatives just by thinking. You wake up and everyone is like everyone is been given a wishing system, and don't might be, why not? Yeah. So find out with one crazy thing that you think a software. Don't worry about the software tool and all those things. Just think like, what exactly you need. Okay. For example, how many of you guys need a software that can actually make you so much confident that your powers, the software should know your powers, your purposes, your services, and many other things, and can find you an appropriate candidate who can pay anything that you want. Good one, good software. Yeah. Okay. I want you to find out what you exactly need. Just type in anything. Might be 1 word, 2 words, it's fine. How many of you guys need a software that can remind you, to take water, particular things? It can remind you to take a particular kind of food. It can, order a food for you, and it can automatically design certain things by which the money is also been given to him, and it can track the entire thing. So there might be softwares, don't worry. But right now, what you need? Right now, what you need? Because you will see that more than what you can find your problems, we have already solutions. So there is something that I'm going to give it to you. Go. Okay, anything. Take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes and identify a thing. Identify a thing that you need a software for. Anything that you need a software for. Okay. Task management software, which can evaluate planned activities and check with quarterly goals. Awesome. Very nice. Yeah. Awesome. Great. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Okay. So today you identified a problem. Okay, that's it. You just identify a problem that can be solved by a software. Okay, good. So great. Majority of us, we do not know our problems. If we know the exact problems, then our solution might be much more simpler, easier, and effortless as well. Many times, identifying the problems needs a diagnosis. So that we are going to do tomorrow. Today's session is almost over, and this is what I would like to share with you. Okay, so today I want you to find out, 4 to 5 different problems that you feel a software can solve. Forget about the price of the software or type of the software or type of the languages they use. It's fine. The next person is balance the family and work. Okay, it's a big word. It's a big word. You have to balance so many things. Okay, then he says priority management of activities. Okay, good. All right, so I think we are coming to the end of the session. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask each one of you guys if you can come on stage and share how do you feel about this session. What are the new things that opened up, that enlightened you? Okay, and again, this is a part of the ritual. Why? Because other people are not camera ready. Other people are not camera ready. So if you can go and talk about it for 30 seconds, whatever it is, good, bad, because here I give you a platform. We don't complain, we don't blame, we don't compare, we don't give an excuse. Because I'm making you guys understand that in 2024, the person who is not on camera is not on business also. Somewhere you have to be seen. So you guys can unmute yourself and type in your names. Okay, he says, we have got next one is a list of people who are having problems that I can easily resolve. Yeah. So you need a list. So that's it. You need a software to find a list of people also. Yeah, we can solve all these pointers. Go ahead. Okay, who wants to go first? Always remember, first mover thing. Always
Dada.
business at the gate. Yeah,
Morning,
good.
Dada.
Okay, quick.
As usual, it's a great session, Dada. Even though I'm having a lot of things to procrastinate the thing, but I feel happy to come down to attend the Dhamma stream. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. And yes, I'm going to write it down what are the things, what are the software required for to lead the life for this thing. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dada.
Great, awesome. Next person, go ahead. You want me to call names? Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Dada.
Good morning.
Yeah, I think it's amazing each session of you giving some certain direction to our intelligence, which matters the most. So I'm really thankful that I joined today and getting some more insights that what our time can do rather than just thinking.
Awesome, great, nice.
Thank you.
So time management is something for managers. Okay, managing time is something for the makers. Repeat, time management is for managers. Managing time is for the makers because they create. For example, how many of you guys have used Microsoft Excel or any kind of Excel, Google Excel? Okay, the person who is putting the data is the manager, but the person who creates the framework of what to put, when to put, how to put is the maker. That needs open-ended thinking. That cannot be done in probably 2 minutes or 3 minutes. There are so many things going on inside that. Are you getting this? So the point when you cannot say that a manager is a low-level guy and a maker is a high-level guy. No, a maker is a manager in disguise. Hello, a maker is a manager in disguise. A maker also has to design the same thing. No, he also has something great. Good. So we are creating makers, not shakers and makers. But we are creating makers. Awesome. Yes, go ahead. Who wants to go next? Go. Open session. Talk.
Okay, so foresightedness is one thing that's very much required in every aspect, but especially the work aspect because a lot of things depend on that. So as you said, Monday, and to begin the week with that thing, that mindset and that direction, I think it will give you a different kind of boost altogether for the entire week. So
Great.
that was amazing today. Yeah.
So tell me one thing, guys, and just raise your hand if you agree with me that these are the 4 or 5 things that will help you. What if I can give you an entire week theme system? Okay, what to do on Monday, what to do on Tuesday, what to do on Wednesday, what to do on Thursday, and like that. Number 2, what if I can give you the 14 different principles of anti-procrastination? Okay, this has been highly, collaborated or collated from different things. Number 3, what if I give you that where you should measure your time and where you can measure other people's time? There is a time management systems. What if I can give you the 4th element? I'm telling you, okay, what 4th element by which in less than 10 minutes, just less than 10 minutes, with a simple tool, a pencil and a paper, you will be able to completely define a destiny of yours and other people or your vendor partner team organizations in just 10 minutes. Cool. Now, what will happen if I can put it in a box, put all these things in a box and give it to you? And this is something, the expiry date is when you expire. Happy? The expiry date of this product is when you expire. When you expire means when you stop using this. So why don't I give you this? So by the end of this entire week, on Thursday, exactly at 7 o'clock, I will be disclosing these tools. I'm going to show you 4 powerful tools that I've designed that can help you from wherever you are, whichever the country, whichever the location, whichever the language, whichever the industry, or whatever your age, or whatever the information that you have carried forward, it's going to work for everyone. Yes. One pill? No, there is not one pill. There are 4 different pills. And today I'm giving you the first pill. Happy? And I'm not charging you anything. Okay. So just type in as gift in the YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, this will be live, I'm sure. Just type in the comment called gift and we'll give you a link. You can download from there. Good? Fair? All right. Next person, go ahead.
गुड मॉर्निंग दादा। मैं तो आपकी बात सुन रहा हूँ और समझ रहा हूँ, तो किसी चीज को दोहराना नहीं है, बस इतना जानना है कि आपका जो भी टूल्स मिल रहा है हर पॉइंट पर, वो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे किसी न ब्रेन के हिस्से को स्टिमुलेट करता है और कुछ अच्छी चीज दे रहा है। और ये अच्छा है कि अभी आपने सॉफ्टवेयर पर बात की। अपने को पास तो बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम है सॉफ्टवेयर को लेकर के, कंफ्यूजन भी है, और साथ जुड़ने से हमारा कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर भी हो जाए। थैंक यू
Good. Remember one thing, a software is also been designed by a human being. But the software is like a genie. You have to give the right orders to get the right result. You give the wrong order, God knows what will happen, right? So it is not the software. What you do with the software also matters. Okay,
Okay.
let's go to coach and we'll can end the session here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What I feel that like is like you are like a genie, right? We give us our requirements, say like, okay, this is what we want, and you provide us a system. Not only that, you think about that, think through from beginning till end. You give us a plan, and you give us a method to work the plan and get the result. So I don't think it can be simplified any further, and it is custom made, right? For each person, it is different, and fortunately you have enough experience in
Yeah.
working the plan out. So all we have to do is set it up and execute it, get the results.
Great.
Fantastic.
So I would also like to add one more point before we go. In this particular era, we have got more solutions than demands. How many of you guys agree to this? We have got more solutions than demands. Unfortunately, we do not know what we need. So there is a Chinese proverb, it's called as Chinese tales. Okay, they said, you bring your problem, whatever it is, we have the solution. Okay, when you go to these Chinese people, who are very good in creating amazing stuff, they're very good in manufacturing and all these things. Most of the products come from them also. Yes, they say, you just give us the smell of the problem, we'll give you the entire factory of the solution. So the time is gone where you don't have to create a software, we don't have to create this thing. These are all there. Only thing is, what would fit for you? What would fit for your health, your business, your relationship, and all these things? There is a particular kind of things with your pocket, with your affordability also. Dada, I don't have money. For that also, there is a solution. How many of you guys know that many softwares are given free trial for the first 7 to 14 days? Hello? You can change, man. Okay, so the world is giving you so much. 2024, you will get more sensible details online than it was around 3 years back, because they have learned it to give value. I'm trying to add value to you. Everyone is trying to add value to you. So now there is a conscious level of growth happening on the online space with so many influencers, so many people who are guiding this. And if you are reading this, I'm sure you have spent so much of time and energy. You are not somebody who has an attention span of only 2 seconds and 8 seconds. If you have came so far, thank you. Thank me to bring you here. I was doing that. Yeah. So I think there is a great gratitude I would like to give it to you guys to be here till so long. If you have found this entire channel is useful, because I don't have anything which is a short thing to give it to you. I'm looking at going deeper. I'm looking at handholding. That's why every day you will find one video going to you. If you feel that this is something that other people should show, I'm doing absolutely free of cost in here. But yes, if you want to be on the Zoom, we will be doing many other things. There are many other processes. We might charge a kind of a small functional fee, okay, to run the system and all, like softwares and all those things. Yeah. And this is designed because we want you to grow. We want you to make India the golden bird once again. So thank you so much for joining in. I will see you in the next, that is tomorrow morning, exactly at 7 o'clock. Don't miss it out. I'm going to show you some very powerful stuff. I'm going to put some very nice purposes to your problems. Bye-bye. Take care. My name is Dr. Amit.